Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Bard's Tale. Last time we've been with our hero. He was convincing, in a way, the farmer's daughter not to want to marry him, which got him a bell, which is the thing that we needed to summon Calais, who, well, you know, is a princess and rich, beyond our wildest dreams, and apparently imprisoned. So we're back at the temple, and we're about to meet a lot of bows and see if things work out this time. Let's go inside and we'll find out what goes on.
But where's the bell we need?
What are you talking about?
The bell we want is blue and has a little cow on it.
That's some information that would have been useful earlier.
Forgive them, my friend. They are quite mischievous by nature.
Yeah, charming. I will listen. When they're dead.
I'm sure a talk with the princess will soften your anger. We shall summon her now.
It had better work this time.
I was hoping you would come, my valiant rescuer.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What's in this for me?
A straight-to-the-point kind of man. Impressive. What do you get for freeing me? Well, you'll get me, riches beyond your wildest dreams, my kingdom at your feet, and me.
You said me twice.
Well, anything worth having is worth repeating.
Good point. So, are you going to give me directions, or are we just going to stand here desiring each other?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Touché.
There is something you will need to obtain before you can free me.
This just keeps getting better and better. And what do I need, other than a mental examination?
In the forest around Highland Park, there is a trow who possesses a magical lute which you will need in order to rescue me. They are a stubborn and evil bunch, but you should be able to outwit them. Once you've obtained the instrument, return here, and I will give you further instructions.
Like what? Go out and slay a few dragons and capture moonbeams in a jar? How about this? Let's call the whole thing off. If I wanted to run around with a trowel, I would have married a farmer's daughter.
There's no bluffing me, Bard. I have the power to see into your mind. I want you to take those images in your head right now, think of having them thrice daily, and then rethink if you'd like to help me.
Well?
So, where is this park exactly?
My devoted servants will show you. Good luck, my friend. And return here once you have the loot.
So, what was that image in your head?
None of your business.
Ah, a woman of the Bard's heart. She's seeing straight through his bullshit and knows which buttons to press, shall we put it this way. So, let's follow the bows and see where they lead us. Because, of course, a fetch quest is only the beginning. There's always another fetch quest. This time we need, what was it, a flute, a lute, some form of musical instrument. Alright, there they all are.
Wait, let me guess. You don't have a key to this gate, and I have to defeat some wizard on a mountaintop somewhere to get it, right?
My goodness, where do you get such ideas? I have the key right here.
First time for everything. Of course, now I have to spoil this moment by asking, why are these gates locked in the first place?
This used to be a wonderful park where the town would gather to play games and share food. It was overrun by Kunal Trow, so we keep it locked for the town's safety.
Leave it to a Kunal Trow to spoil a picnic. Before I head into mortal danger, I just have to ask, what's with all the missing limbs?
Oh, well, at one time or another, we've all tried to rescue the princess. This is about as far as we've gotten. I'm sure you'll fare much better. We sent one of our brothers in a few days ago. Keep an eye out for him and he'll be sure to help you. If he's still alive, that is.
That is so reassuring.
Good luck!
And the bard, already bowing to the wishes of his betrothed, made his way to the trow-infested Highland Park.
All right then. Where's this troll? Where do we get these things? Nobody here by the looks of it. It's a lake in the middle. It's pretty. But I don't see any enemies. Alright, let's go along the outside wall. See if there's anything else over here. There's another gate. Can we go through here? Not really. Is there any... Oh, there he is! How did I miss him? Alright, right in the middle.
Before you say anything, I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Cause no trouble, and you'll have none from me. What is it you want here?
All I need is a magical instrument from a trow in this park, and I'll be on my way. Are you in?
I be not, but I know who be he. You do well to turn around now, for he's not an accommodating sort.
I have to at least make an effort. Perhaps we can make some sort of arrangement? Can you take me to him?
No need, stranger. Snarf will be here any moment.
Fnarf?
Oh, you've crossed paths before.
Yeah, and it was quite a crossing.
It's said Fnarf never forgets a face. Or a grudge.
Well, that won't do either of us any good.
Treat him with respect that he may not gut you on the spot.
Well, that's comforting to hear.
Oh look, it's our old friend Fnarf. He's back again. The most elaborate goblin in all the lands.
If it isn't the very boorish blackguard I was hoping to see.
I was about to say the same thing, but with less embellishment.
Master, this traveller has come for a magical instrument.
Oh, is that correct? You're after my prized possession, huh? Well, you may have it. Over my cold cadaver!
It's a shame you learn so slowly. I hate teaching a lesson twice.
You'll notice that you have a considerably larger class to teach. You are a fortuitous fella to catch me off guard last time. This time, I've come properly prepared.
You do appear more prepared, but I can still teach you a thing or two.
Let the educational experience begin!
Well, as Pratchett would say, it's good to have an enemy who's prepared to fight to the death, because then you and him have the exact same goal in mind. Alright, first of all, we're going to need our healer back, because I forgot to summon her. Okay, my companion here has to take the brunt for a little bit, so it means we probably have to re-summon her at some point as well. But, I can probably take these guys. Oi, you! Get away from my healer! Here, fight me! Okay, healer is dead, but there's not many left of them. So I'm just gonna hit them in the face until they're dead. Okay. Anything left? Nope, nope, nope. Run away! Run away! Where are we going? Oh, nope, stop shooting me. I'm gonna need my healer back. I'm only at half health. It won't do at all. Okay. Come on, once I'm done summoning. Okay, she'll heal me and I can kill you people. And then we can get on with this. Alright. Note to self, next time prepare both your companions before going into potential battle. Alright. Yep, there. Let's get her back summoned. Okay. They've had some silver.
Show me the target.
Some silver here, some silver there. You know, it adds up over time. Alright, so Fnarf has teleported away, so he's magical. So where are we going now? That gate there looks promising. Okay. Oh, there's somebody. Alright, let's talk to him. Mel.
Oh, good, you're here. Listen, I was sent to help you. I know you're after Fnarf, and I'd like to help you find him. but I'm afraid of those dirty little trow. If you protect me, I'll help you get past them.
Oh, screw you.
I seriously doubt that I need your help. These trow are no match for me.
I wasn't suggesting that I help you fight the trow. I was only gonna show you the way. When you change your mind, I'll be right here, behind this tree.
I'll tell you what. You stay there guarding the tree, and I'll come back for you if I need something.
Yeah, seriously. A couple of trolls. Well, what are they throwing? That looks like plungers. It's plumbing trolls. How do we get up there? We can't. There's a magical barrier in the way. Okay. I mean, she's got the right idea. We could just shoot them, right? I have a bow. Okay. Somewhere I do. Where did I put it? There we go. Okay. Can I just shoot them from here? I mean, I'm out. Ow! Stop throwing plungers at me. I don't know if I can outrange them. Okay. Ow! Stop that. Cut that out. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's stay out of their range, because they can't throw that far. Okay. These people are dead. Now what? Okay. Let's get back to my sword. And we're still having a magical barrier problem. I can't get through there. I can't hit it. I can't go around it. Bollocks. You don't tell me I need that fool over there. That coward who... What? He respawned. That's not cricket. Okay, well, let's talk to him again. Because I can't get through there, obviously.
I told you that you'd need my help. Are you ready to admit it?
Yeah.
I admit it. Let's go.
Okay, so now we got to kill the troll again. Oh, and we're on a timer. Because he gets afraid. Okay, that means we're going to get back to bows. She's got the right idea. Always shoot them.
They're gonna kill us all.
Ow. No, not that way. Shoot. No, stop shooting the trees. Shoot at the evil goblins that are throwing plungers at us. Yeah, no, we're not gonna die. They can't even reach you from there. Okay. That's one down. Alright.
Okay, time for me to help.
Watch out! That's a... Ow. That had to hurt.
Actually, I kind of enjoyed it.
And they call me a deviant.
Really? I'm gonna bring Mr. Scary Pants here along so he can get gratification out of throwing himself into the freaking force field. Are you kidding me? This new level, even for the bard, this is a new level. Okay, so we got some. Oh, these ones are throwing sticks at us. Actually, these are, what are these? Scottish troll. They're tossing the caber in an aggressive fashion, but they can't toss very far. I mean, these are tree trunks. Ow! Someone's gonna stay outside and just shoot them. No, you're not gonna die. Okay, so that was the troll. Troll dead. My healer got hit by a tree trunk in the face.
Is it just me, or does it smell like bacon around here?
Yes. Okay. How many more are there? Okay, we're doing that again, right? Are we? So, to cut that a little bit shorter, there is a great many steps that we have to go up with trolls throwing plungers and throwing tree trunks. And every time we've cleared them out, and we've got about 2 minutes to clear them out, then Mr. Obscure Obsessions here throws himself into the force field, and we can progress to the next one. This works very well until we hit this save point and some new sort of enemy is showing up. This is where it starts becoming a little bit more difficult, because as you can see, there's one riding a pig. Okay, so he doesn't want to be shot, he wants to be hit by a sword. Now the problem with that is he's got a crap load of armor. And while he's easily staggered, it's very hard to actually do any damage to him. I mean, look at this. I'm almost doing no damage, and he does a lot of damage to me. So while there's only one of them, eventually I'm gonna be able to kill his pig. And once he's pigless, then he's relatively easy to just cut down. But while he's on the pig, he is extremely tough, an extremely tough little bugger. So moving forward, Okay, we got stick throwing people again. So we're gonna shoot these with the bow. Yeah, we'll just have to stay out of their range. You know, after a couple of tries, I've got the idea. And there are more pigs. So let's start hitting the pigs. Okay, there are 2 of them now. So I gotta watch out a little bit, but I'm still like, okay, I'm gonna tank these. But they do hit very hard, and they are impossible to parry. And while my healer is up, I can probably kinda still deal with these 2. Ow! But they do a lot of damage. And my archer is doing a great job of keeping them staggered, but I'm just not doing any damage to them because they are so either I'm too low level or they are extremely well armored. So I'm trying to just kind of corner them here and see if I can drive them into a corner and actually kill one of the pigs. But the 2 of them together do a lot of damage to me. Okay, that's one down, and he's without pigs, so he's relatively easy to kill. That's the other one down. Okay, now we're just gonna kill these 2. And I mean, they're not easy throw. Don't get me wrong here. They're still relatively hard, but they're not as tanky anymore once the pigs are dead. And of course, there are more steps. So any more draw? Nope. Okay, let's just go up the steps. There are some more. Oh, we've got 3 pigs, and this is where it gets a bit sketchy because 2 were giving me grief, but 3 are trouble. And the thing is, while my healer is healing me, she can't heal me quick enough, and I died. Oops. So to cut a long story short, I've been trying that a couple of times, and until I eventually got the right idea. And the right idea is that no, you don't fight the pig riders with a sword. You actually have to fight them at range. This is a complete bow area. You have to fight them at range and use the terrain such that they're not actually managing to come down the stairs at you. Because once you start actually engaging them in melee, you're pretty much doomed. At least if you're again, maybe I'm just too low level, but this worked a lot better. So she's shooting, I'm shooting, and while they are really hard to damage, they're relatively easy to stagger and to keep staggered. And if they're staggered, they're not charging. So that's definitely, this whole area is very much a ranged shooting area. So I got through the 2 pigs eventually, and drove them into a corner. And there's just a lot more where these people came from. So just, but once you've kind of got the trick out, you just keep them at range, and try to use the terrain through the like these terraces to your advantage, such that they actually can't get to you. And you keep them staggered. They're not able to do anything because they themselves have no ranged attacks. So eventually, after lots of attempts, I eventually made it through the whole thing. And it's 1 last pig rider to kill. Okay, and there's some skeleton down there. Oh, it's a former chosen one. You know what's coming. Alright, let's loot him.
Oh no! I should never have left him.
Left him? What do you mean?
I was sort of guiding him through the forest, but I sort of, left him when the trow attacked.
I wonder what that must feel like. He wasn't by any chance after the same thing I am, was he?
As a matter of fact, he was. But he wasn't like you. He was special. He said he was the one. The chosen.
Don't finish that sentence.
But
if you mention the chosen one again, I'm going to be feeding pieces of you to the trow. Now, let's see if he has anything useful on him.
And so our chosen one searched a former chosen one to see if there was anything of fine choosing on his person. Choose wisely, chosen one.
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A chosen one of many, is it true? When you think you're full of luck, you look forward to your throat. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. This minion seems to like to run and hide. I wouldn't be too sure he's on your side. If he leaves at every chance, you should point doesn't seem to be a guide. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In a pickle you'll be stuck. Like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Have you noticed it while traveling on this path? The bodies you've encountered felt the wrath. Kunal thrower very scary, and a few a bit too hairy. And their armpits stink so bad they need a bath. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It'll lead to.
Okay, we got a new bow. Ha! So our longbow goes away. And what's that thing we just got? That thing here. That looks pretty. It looks red for starters. Red is good, right? Let's check our equipment. Let's actually check our equipment. It is... Oh, it does a lot of damage. And it does fire damage. I like that. Classic trope, fire arrows. Very impractical in reality, but classic trope. We set things on fire. Alright, moving on. Let's try our new bow, because by no means are we finished with the whole business of plunger-throwing, pig-riding goblins quite yet. I can actually shoot at them when they're outside the screen, which feels a bit cheaty, because they can't actually even see me. But I mean, I'm outside their range anyway. Oh, there's another bunch. Okay, we'll just kill them before Mr. Mel here gets scared and craps his pants and runs off. We'll probably have to do it all again, because for some reason we need this little pervert here to disable the force fields. That's the Bard's Tale for you. Alright, there's another bunch. And this bow is nice. I like it. It does a lot of damage. It feels like it does a lot more damage than my old one. So yeah, if you hadn't gotten the idea quite yet that you need a bow in this area, they're really rubbing it in at this point. Alright, and there's a lot more where these came from. More force fields, more pig riders, more people throwing stuff. And then we come to this little area. Okay, these are not pig riders. These are just regular troll, kind of looking. They're relatively sturdy and quite aggressive by the looks of it. But there's a large supply of them. Look at them. They're just coming out of the woodwork. And it took me a little bit of time to realize this, but they're actually being summoned by Fnarf. So he's doing what I'm doing, and is pretty much summoning followers that he's throwing at me. So I have a bit of an issue here, because I'm not actually getting through. This is a tug of war, or a push of war, really, because I can kill these. I can kill this till the end of the day. They just keep coming. So I actually have to chase Fnarf out of there. And but the problem is, in order to get to Fnarf, I have to kill these faster than he can summon them. And again, while these guys are actually really easy to kill with the sword, the trick here is not to actually go after them, but to go after Fnarf. Because once you actually attack him and cut your way through all the hordes of spawn things, he teleports away. And then they stop spawning, which means that you can then clean them up, make sure that your party is still in one piece, and then head forward to the next section. Because while he has teleported away, that just means that he's summoning them from further behind. So you see the summoning circle is now over there, which means that I have to deal with Mr. Caber Tosser here, and of course with a never-ending barrage of summoned troll, which are really, really annoying. And again, the bow is really useful here, because if you manage to actually get a shot at Fnarf, then he will run away. There we go. Okay, Fnarf's running away, I think. Is he? Is he gone? Okay, heal everybody. That guy's still alive. Let's put him down. Okay. And that area is cleared. So this way, you're pushing yourself very slowly through never-ending waves of these people here. And again, this might be because I'm a bit too low level at this point, and I should have been doing some side quests first, but I really just wanted to, you know, I want to rescue the princess. I mean, when I say rescue, I mean, well, the things that the bard has in mind. You know what I mean. So, we're fighting our way through these people until we eventually come to this lake. Now, from here, the area is a bit bigger, so it's actually relatively easy to charge Fnarf and to chase him. I just have to watch out that my followers don't die, because again, the healer is healing the followers, but only if I don't need any healing. So I kind of have to watch out for that a little bit. So I'm just running a ring around the rosies and seeing if I can get to Fnarf, because he will start shooting arrows at you when you're in range and not actually summon people anymore, which is the right thing to do. And then when you get close to him, he will teleport away, and then you kill the things that he has summoned, and then you just try to find him again. And there's usually a relatively good indicator where he is, because there's a whole lemming train of summoned troll coming from that direction. So it is a bit of rinse and repeat, but this is a difficult area. I died a couple of times just because there's just really so many of them, and you do have to watch out, because once you lose the healer, then it becomes a lot harder to stay alive, and you can't fight while you're summoning. So, but once you catch up with Fnarf eventually, you'll manage to clear out this area and push him out of it and make him run away from this lake. And then there he is. Okay, Fnarf's gone. He teleported away. I think that was the final stage. Now I just have to clean up his followers. There's a whole bunch of them over there. But there's more caber tossing people. Okay, you guys need to die. They're running away. So again, the bow is actually a good thing, even though they're a lot easier to cut down with the sword. But I'm just gonna shoot them. I won't be Bard the Bowman, and just kill them. Okay, whew, that looks like the area is clear. So before we move on, let's summon my healer again, because she died. And let's just go around and loot the place, because I've seen some treasure chests while I was running around the lake trying to catch up with Fnarf. There's one, like these tree stumps, they're all treasure chests. So, yep, let's grab whatever goodies we can find. Money and stones for healing. I'm not actually really using these stones, because the healer is doing a great job of doing it, and I can just summon her again if she dies. 200 sword, I don't really need that because I think mine's better, so that gets auto-sold. And what's in this one? Anything good here? Nope, just more money and more healing stones, or more summoning stones. Okay, so, whoop, there's another one. Now they start coming from here again. Okay, then we've got to kill these people. And once we manage to push our way through that and actually get around the corner, then we're back in terrorist force field territory land. So Mel's job again is to disable the force field, and we're shooting our way up all the way through hordes and hordes of plunger-throwing, caber-tossing, generally extremely irritating troll. I think this is the most fighting I've done in this game the whole time so far. And then finally, we're coming to another lake.
We meet again, my minuscule musical menace.
Can we skip the alliteration and get right to the fighting?
As you wish, my fiendishly fanciful foe.
I'm really going to enjoy killing you.
And this fight is, again, really difficult, because I had the idea at this point that I actually need to start shooting at Fnarf. But if you can't get to him, he just keeps summoning Troll again. And you never get anywhere if you try to kill them all, because there's always more coming. So, after a lot of running around and switching between weapons, I eventually managed to catch up with Fnarf. And I had to do this section a couple of times, really. It's not easy. But again, eventually I figured it out. And there he is. There's the bugger. Okay, bow duel, that we can do. I can shoot you more than you can shoot me. Okay, screw the followers. It's you and me, buddy. Just arrow against arrow. Okay, okay, he's almost dead. And one more shot. There we go, I got him.
Our begrudgingly brave but bedraggled bard set out to return to the pleasingly pert Princess Calais.
I've had just about enough of these atrocious alliterative announcements. Now I'm doing it.
Ah, so it was a loot after all. So we sell the harp and we have a loot. Okay. Was that the thing we were supposed to get? Do we get to summon our healer again? Whew, that was difficult. Very frustrating area. Especially that you get put back to the latest save point and you've got to do it all over again. Where did that Mel fellow go? I'm pretty sure he ran away. But then there are no more force fields, so that's probably okay. So, let's just go around and loot the place, just to make sure we're not leaving anything behind. Because... coin and cleavage, that's what we're here for. Okay, open the door and get out of this area. Oh, who's there?
There you are. I've been wondering where you ran off to.
You did it! You've made it farther than any of the other chosen.
I already warned you about that.
You really are quite touchy, you know that.
I can't imagine why, with such wonderful allies.
No cause to get nasty. Here, I've got just the thing to cheer you up. A new tune. This is a good one too. Oh, why are you looking at me like that?
You've had that all along?
Yes.
And I'm guessing it summons some sort of warrior, right?
Well, yes.
Then why, in the name of all that's holy, didn't you give it to me when we first met?
Well, it seemed, you know, that, don't hurt me! Here, take it!
Okay. That would have come in handy about an hour ago.
The things I do for lust.
Anyway, final reward is there, so I'd say we'll call it a day from here, and next time I'm definitely feeling that I need to do some side quests, because I think I'm a bit low level for the next main quest step, whatever it may be bringing. So let's try out our new tune and do some side quests. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.